Oh, yes.
Yes, sir. Yes,
This
sir.
cold Sunday. Come on in. Got a little fire in the background. In the background. Hope somebody brought some hot chocolate or whatever you're drinking on.
I got some green tea.
I'm going to have some warm later, but I needed
Oh,
to get it.
yeah. Out of that
Get
Me
me
and D
some of
Pops
that.
and Son podcast, man.
Oh,
Get
man,
your mug.
that's
Get
tight.
it
That's
on a mug.
on a mug.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. Yeah. Like your merch.
Fresh merch.
Some people didn't even know I'm repping the brand. They like, oh, you swagging. You just swagging with the green. Nah.
See,
There's a meaning
repping the
behind it.
merch.
I'm repping the merch. You don't even
Yes,
know.
sir. Always coming to you
Always.
live from the Sit Your Ass Down studios. Welcome to the Me and D
Pops and Son.
podcast.
For that ass.
For that
That
ass.
ass.
For that ass.
No Diddy.
Today is
Pause.
December 14th. Yeah, exactly.
Pause. No Diddy.
No Diddy. December 14th, 2025. I meant to say dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
That was my guy.
His time is up. Our time is now.
Our time is now.
An homage to the legendary John Cena, who called it quits
Man.
last night.
I should
Me
have
and
my
D
Cena
kick
shirt.
off season 4 of the
Yes,
Me and D
sir.
Pops and Son podcast. So congratulations to us.
Congratulations to us.
Congratulations to us. That's that
Season
4 for 4. That's a
We got
4
that
pack.
4 for 4. We got that season 4. If you don't know,
Yeah.
now you know. For
If you
sure.
don't know now, but we are thankful to still be here, still
Yeah.
making it happen week in and week out, and very proud to say in the 3 years that we've done it going into season 4, we've only missed 1 week, and that's when for D's
That's when I got
wedding.
married.
Yep.
That's when
And
we
we
in
missed
Mexico.
that Sunday right after, but that's the only time that we have not come to you with a fresh new podcast. So for all of those who've been along for the ride and all those who are coming aboard, we appreciate you. All right, son, as we always like to do, pay some respects
Mm-hmm.
to actor Peter Green, known for his roles in movies Pulp Fiction and Mask. He passed away the other day. To Puerto Rican salsa giant Rafael Ethier, passed away at the age of 99.
Dang.
He was salsa-ing for a long time.
He was.
Raul Malo, singer and frontman for the Mavericks group, passed away at the age of
Raul.
60. To Rod Page, the nation's first African-American to serve as Secretary of Education, passed away at the age of 92. To Sophie Kinsella, author of the millions-selling Shopaholic novels, she passed away at the age of 55. Best-selling British writer Joanna Trollope dies at the age of 82. And to Jeff Garcia, the voice of Jimmy Neutron, passed away at the age of 50. the other day.
Damn.
Yeah. Little Jimmy Neutron, voice of Jimmy
Got a
Neutron,
blast.
passed away. Yeah.
That was what
Remember when we went to the,
Yeah, the
when we
theaters
were
to go watch it.
Universal,
Yeah. Oh yeah, the Universal.
and we did the little Jimmy Neutron ride.
Mm-hmm. You Neutron, man. I'm still trying to find that movie. I want Lil Man to watch it.
Oh, that's the movie. I used to
That's a
like the little
classic
big
movie.
head Jimmy Neutron.
Man.
Birthdays being celebrated
You did have a
today
big
on the
head.
14th of December. To DK Metcalf,
Okay.
wide receiver for the Pittsburgh Steelers. His given name, birth name is DeKalen Zacharias. DeKalen Zacharias.
Kalen. Okay.
Yeah,
Zacharias.
DK Metcalf.
DK
To
Metcalf.
my coach, Kyle Shanahan, coach of the 49ers, celebrates a birthday today. Here's Hall of Fame second baseman Craig Biggio celebrates a birthday today. Bill Buckner, MLB first baseman. He was infamous for the fielding error. He let the ball go through his legs that eventually cost Boston the World Series. The New York Mets went on to win that one. To Stan Smith, tennis player, won the U.S. Open in 1971, Wimbledon in 1972, and he's the namesake of those iconic white Adidas with the green little tab on the back of the shoe, the Stan Smiths. He was the one that wore those. Those Stan Smiths, that's still a cold looking shoe. Sports history today. In 2024, the 90th Heisman Trophy Award went to Travis Hunter, University of Colorado wide receiver cornerback. In 2021, Steph Curry makes his 2,974 three-point shot to pass Ray Allen as the NBA's greatest career three-point shooter during Golden State's 105-96 win over New York. Damn. 2019, the 85th Heisman Trophy went to none other than Joe Shiesty, Joe Burrow,
Shiesty.
for the Louisiana State University, LSU. He recorded the highest percentage of first place votes with a 90.7% tally. 1992, Lennox Lewis receives the WBC heavyweight title after Riddick Bowe refuses to fight him. 1998, the NBA's Miami Heat wins their first game ever, 89-88 over the Clippers after 17 straight losses. And in 1968, Bobby Orr scores his first career hat trick versus the Chicago Blackhawks. So rest in peace, birthdays, and a little history on today.
A little history, okay.
What's on tap?
So what's the haps with the taps? What's going down?
What's going down this week in the world of sports? A few items. Today, NFL Week 15, you got the Bills at the Patriots, a big AFC matchup there. And then you got the Rams and the Lions. Those are the two biggest games of the week for me. Whoa.
Playoff implications on all those
playoff implications.
Playoff implications. It starts an interesting conversation.
Exactly. NBA Emirates Cup Championship game will be played Tuesday night between the Knicks and the Spurs. Man, the Spurs battled last night. They beat OKC 111-109. That was a good game. I watched that from the third quarter to the end of the game, and I was like, man, it's a lot of ups and downs. But that boy Wemby, if he can stay healthy, Victor Wembanyama,
how you stopping that?
Because he was in the paint scoring. He was shooting threes. He's driving to the bucket, doing that Euro step
to the lane.
But that boy Alex Caruso is fierce against big men. I mean, he kept swatting the ball away.
Yep. Just being scrappy.
Kept stripping it. Yeah, I mean, for his height, you're going up against somebody 7'5" and right got almost a foot over you.
Yeah, and he was everybody.
Yeah, he was swiping the ball away, stealing, but it wasn't enough. And so Tuesday night, Knicks and Spurs will battle for that championship trophy,
but it's not
the Emirates Cup Championship. Thursday night, we got another game with playoff implications. You got the Seahawks at the Rams.
Damn.
So that's for NFC West supremacy. And we'll also see there's going to be the top two seeds in the playoff picture as it's starting to take shape. College football playoffs kick off Friday night with an SEC battle. Number 9 Alabama will travel to Oklahoma. Then on Saturday, we're treated to 3 games. You got number 10 Miami against number 7 Texas A&M.
Okay.
You got number 11 Tulane at number 6 Ole Miss.
Okay.
And in the nightcap, we got number 12 James Madison traveling to Eugene to face Oregon.
Number
5
Eugene.
Oregon. Remember him?
Yeah. Yo, WWE is wrong.
They had some characters.
They wrong for that one.
They had a lot of hits. And they had
a lot of misses.
And then it's still on. I saw a couple things that said the fight was off, but according to what I just saw about a half hour ago, the Jake Paul Anthony Joshua fight is still
on that cheese. He ain't trying to
Friday night, full of events when you got some college playoff, and then you got the Jake Paul Anthony Joshua fight. And then speaking of Anthony Joshua, they've already announced a couple of fights for him, not little fights. They're going to be mega fights. They got him slated to take on Tyson Fury in 2026. So that's going to be
before?
I don't think so.
Okay, this is the first time they fought.
This will be the first time that they fought. But
Tyson Fury's coming
my thing
out
is
hiatus.
Usyk is the champion. Alexander Usyk.
Is he really?
Yeah, he's still the champ. That's what I was trying to figure out why they keep calling it a mega fight, which it is.
He's the champ.
Usyk, Alexander Usyk.
Oh, how did Tyson Fury lose it?
That's what I'm about to see. In May 2024, Usyk defeated Tyson Fury to claim the WBC title. I thought I remember that. And then in 2025, he knocked out Daniel Dubois
Daniel Dubois.
to become the
Dubois.
two-time undisputed heavyweight champion, becoming the
Two-time-
first since Muhammad Ali and the first in the four-belt era. Damn. Yeah, he's undisputed. Usyk is. So that's who Joshua needs to be trying to fight instead
Right.
of
If
Tyson
you try to
Fury.
try to get the back, get the title. Go straight to the
Get
title.
the
man.
titles. Yeah,
Go
get
to
that
the title,
strap.
man.
Get the strap
Get the strap.
in the leadoff spot. And the 2025 Heisman goes to Fernando Mendoza, as we predicted last week.
Mendoza.
Yeah, we predicted that one. He becomes the first Indiana Hoosier to ever win the award.
Right.
He easily defeated runner-up Diego Pavia with 2,362 points to Pavia's 1,435. That wasn't even close.
Yeah, I mean,
I thought it was gonna be a lot closer with Julian Sayin in there.
I'm just saying.
He was a distant fourth. Jeremiah Love was third.
Okay.
Which really surprised me.
Yeah, shoot, but yeah, we call Fernando.
We call Fernando. That's the main thing.
Team to number one. You're undefeated. You beat the Big Ten champions, and from his stats, his numbers was there too. So yeah, that you can. I should have bet on that. We could have bet on that one.
Pavia had the exactly. He had the yardage stats.
Yeah.
But when you're talking about big games, we had to remember Indiana went into Oregon and beat them, went into Penn State and beat them, and then won the Big Ten championship against number one Ohio State.
Yep.
You had 3 signature wins right there. That no wonder it was a landslide victory.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, congratulations to
shout out to that man,
Fernando Mendoza.
Fernando.
Moving on, this one's called Sharon. He gone.
Is it Sharon?
He gone.
Damn, Sharon.
That was a crazy story, D.
Damn,
how it just all unfolded. It was like, at first it was a little trickle.
Right.
And just for the sports fans who don't know, Sharon Moore is now the former Michigan football head coach after a stunning turn of events this past Wednesday. The story takes on many elements of both wild and weird.
Wow.
Ain't that effed up? And it's a wrap. It's got about
news.
And juicy news. It's got about 4 of our segments.
It's just
in one
story.
thing. Yeah, one story.
That's crazy. Because you saw he got fired, and then the plotting thickens. This is not good.
Oh, he got fired for violating the school's policy of inappropriate relationship with a staff member. So we're okay. Damn, dude, you kind of tripped.
Right.
Then we heard he gave this person who I guess her title is his executive assistant. He gave her this huge raise. They say she's making 90 G's.
Damn.
As an executive assistant.
Executive assistant. Okay, yeah, I know you're assistant.
Right.
He's nuts.
I'm gonna need some help with these. Huh?
Our calendar just got D's written on it.
Hit the little button. Zzz. Yeah, can you come in here? Huh? Yeah, I'm gonna need some help with these.
Full calendar says D's on it. Then,
every day. Every day's got the same at the same time.
At the same time. Weekly meeting.
Hey, block out your calendar.
We got a project for these. Yeah, it's gonna be a month-long project. 90K.
Yeah.
Damn. That's crazy.
That's crazy. So you start hearing that. Then we hear that she was forced to have an abortion. Oh man, this is getting crazier. Then it comes out he was stalking her. Then they say he kicked the door down. That's when he went in there and grabbed the butter knives and the scissors, saying he was going to kill himself. And then soon after that, the police caught up with him. And yeah, it was just a crazy story. And then the more you hear, he's sliding in and out of OnlyFans models, DMs. And you're the head coach of Michigan, man. You had that much free time. And you
Right.
got 3 little ones at home. You got
Yeah.
1-year-old
With a wife.
twins. Yeah, a wife and 3 small kids. You had that much time on your hands. He was
But
doing
some of it's
he
damn
can't be
like
doing no recruiting.
no. He was doing some recruiting,
Well,
all
he
right.
recruited all right.
But it wasn't for the program. But it's almost
Man.
like, bro, I don't know if, and the conspiracy theorists would say that's a lot going on for him. If he is doing all that, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But how much of all that is true though? Like, we can only believe what comes out, but he said he got set up in frames because that's a lot. That's a lot to do, bro.
Well, they did say Michigan staffers who turned on him.
Damn.
But I said that all along, and we were gonna find out it was somebody set him up. Somebody turned on him.
That's not good, bro. That's all bad.
They said they've been investigating him since August originally. And when you listen to the news around the program, it was a suspected rumor back in the summertime. And I guess they were asked about it, and they both denied it. And then I guess because he was threatening her to the point that she just was feeling very uncomfortable, she's like, I just got to report this and just go ahead and come clean because dude won't leave me alone.
Dude, this is crazy. This is crazy.
Yeah, it's getting wilder by the day.
Now
he's sitting there in jail. They handed you the keys, dude, to one of the premier jobs. Now,
in college football.
In college football, but let's back up. I guess I never put it in perspective or thought that much about it when they start talking about this job is the top job. I never thought LSU was the top job, but after the whole Lane Kiffin thing, we started hearing that. I always thought Alabama would be a premier spot for anybody to get that job. But they said the Michigan job is top 5, and I can see that. But one of the blue blood schools,
right?
A lot of history behind the program. They handed this man the keys basically with no credentials, and this is what you do with it,
bro. This is crazy. The fact that if he did all that, dude, you was wilding. That is wild. That is super crazy. Like, you got the job, you stalking her, you get her pregnant, make her get an abortion.
Then you don't want to leave her alone after that.
Then you don't want to leave her alone. Then it turns into a mental health issue. Like, you gonna kill yourself. And what you doing with the football team? Don't you?
That's what I'm saying.
Don't you guys got practice? Like, for real, are you not going to sleep at all?
Yeah, when do you have time for all of this?
That's what
I'm saying. He wasn't doing no outside recruiting.
Trying to build up the program. Nothing like that.
And this class that he had coming in or has coming in is, they were saying he was set up for success for these next few years because he had Bryce Underwood, young talent that,
and you had the boosters
decommitted from LSU. That's going to be interesting to see if he goes back. Because Lane's going to be like, hey, the bag that you were going to get from Brian Kelly, I'll sweeten that. Come on down to Louisiana and start for me.
Said it's a lot warmer down here, man.
And my reputation for working with quarterbacks.
Food a lot better.
Yeah, what we say in Detroit, Coney dogs and deep dish pizza.
You can get like the deep dish pizza, you know what I'm saying?
He can get a deep dish shrimp etouffee pizza down
there. Etouffee with some Cajun pasta. Get you like a little seafood boy. His first seafood boy. Man,
yeah, he might be transferring, D.
Yeah, that is so crazy, man.
But the whole story.
Then he was all on TV, and they got him handcuffed in the white suit.
Yeah,
and all like, how did they get video footage
of that? So they did the arraignment for that. So instead of him having to physically come to court, they just do it from your jail cell. That's kind of popular these days. You don't have to take time to transport the person from jail to the courthouse and back and forth. You just put a camera in their cell and they can just do it right there.
So I'm wondering what the specific charges he's going to be facing.
Hold on just a second. Good question, son. Because, he did get out on bail. I did hear that.
I'm about to say, what laws, and I say what laws did he break?
I guess the stalking part.
Part is stalking. Shoot. People just be stalking on Facebook. If you going to jail for stalking, there's a lot of people who need to go to jail. Then.
He's been formally charged with 3 crimes stemming from a domestic incident.
Okay.
3rd-degree home invasion when he kicked down the door, stalking, and breaking and entering, both misdemeanors.
Yeah, I'm about to say with a good lawyer, you can get those reduced. So, you know what I'm saying? It's nothing crazy. Now you ain't
Nah,
gonna lose your
but
job.
so for the breaking and entering, potential penalties up to 90 days in jail and a $500 fine.
Yeah. It ain't gonna
Uh,
be nothing crazy. He ain't gonna do no serious
the
jail time.
stalking, 1 year in jail, $1,000 fine, 5 years of probation. The third degree home invasion, up to 5 years in prison, and the 2,000. Yeah, he's not gonna. He can do.
He
I
might do
mean,
2 years
you've been in the community,
max.
so you've been working with kids. You probably have a good reputation from that standpoint. Probably just 5 years probation and a huge fine.
A huge fine and some community service. As
Right.
far as like serious jail
Because he
time,
didn't put his hands on
that's what
anybody.
I'm saying. You didn't, yeah. As far
Yeah.
as that, I don't. He's probably not looking at something crazy jail time, but you're probably looking at probation,
It's probation.
a major fine, and then you're not going to be able to coach.
You'll never be able to coach at a major college
You
again.
need to get out of Michigan for one.
Yeah. You need to try to get yourself right and try to repair your family life.
I don't think
'Cause-
that's going to be.
Well, the
Nah.
wife says that he was suicidal, so
Oh, even the wife
she-
said he was suicidal.
yeah, his wife called 911 and said that he had been suicidal those last few days. So apparently he had made his way home and at least was sounds like she might be willing to support him. I just don't know
Damn.
to what extent,
I mean, he's
this
gonna
is
need some support because, I mean, we were saying like mental health is real.
It's
Now, I don't
very
know if
real.
I don't know if the mental health had to do with something of he started seeing, oh, I'm about to lose. You know what I'm saying? He started panicking, and that's when
He started thinking about everything that he had done.
everything he
that-
done, and
that he
that's
just
literally
lost
about
it.
to, and that's literally about to you about to lose all of it. So I don't know if he had any mental health issues prior to that. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Coaching is
Right.
hard, especially at that level. Especially where you're at. We've seen plenty of coaches. Urban Meyer, he had to take Ambien just to go to sleep, and he had to step away because of just all
It's
the
a high pressure job.
It's a
Yeah,
high
you're
pressure
one of
job.
the, like we said, one of the top 5 programs in the country. And then to also be, they had the violations from when Jim Harbaugh was
Right.
there. I put it out to the group. What if they had beaten Ohio State? Would all this come to light?
Hey, and the funny thing is, I don't think it would be as
I don't think they would have been as quick to throw
They
him
would've
under,
been as
as quick to
tripping.
throw him under the bus.
that's what I'm saying. You lose to Ohio State, and all this starts to happen.
Exactly.
You run an investigation since what? The
They
summertime?
said since August that the school got some rumblings of it. They both denied it. They kind of let it go, but then the school started hearing some more. So somebody was feeding someone some information.
some
So
information.
they put together their own little independent investigative team. And then I guess they came at her again, and because he was stalking and the pressure was there,
Probably. She was like, I
she
can't
just
even.
said, keep doing this. She just folded, which, I mean,
Of course you gonna fold.
he did wrong on so many levels. But the thing that gets me, though, is I read she still has her job.
As executive assistant?
She's still employed by the university. I'll just say
Well,
that.
she gonna have to now. Because
She was involved in it as well.
right.
It wasn't like
heavily
he did it
involved
by
in
himself.
It takes two to tango.
Exactly.
So she still keep her job.
She still keeps her job, and he's
At least her calendar freed up. She want to. she, she's like, all I've been handling is he's gone. I don't know.
he gone.
Sharon, he gone. Her whole calendar is
Her whole
freed up.
calendar just got free.
So what do I do now? She don't know how to handle nothing. That's all she been doing for the past year.
No real work.
No real work.
whatsoever.
Oh yeah, we need you to go ahead and make a couple copies.
Copies. Just run to Starbucks
Just go
and
to
come on
Starbucks
back.
and give me- yeah, right.
Yeah. Get the coaches. Just take the orders and bring
What
the
can you
Starbucks
do?
back. But man, what? How about we redo your resume and tell us what you're proficient at?
We might have to do an employee evaluation. That $90K of what you
We're
can actually
not too sure what you can really
Your
do.
credentials and your pay ain't adding up.
It's not adding up. The math isn't mathing.
We're gonna have to she making $10 an hour now. What she can actually do.
She got to give money back.
She's like,
She had
damn,
to pay money back to the school.
I should have kept my mouth shut.
Damn. All right, son.
Right.
Moving on. Next topic. It's called, are you freaking serious?
Are you freaking serious?
Phillip Rivers, who left the game
Man,
5 years ago, is the person who
Dog.
can save Indianapolis' season.
No.
Come on, D.
Old man Rivers.
Old
That's
man
who they
Rivers.
called?
That was his nickname towards the end.
That's
Old
who they
man Rivers.
called.
They said his arm was shot. Now he has had 5 years to let his arm heal and get back right. But you're going up against Seattle, the Seattle Seahawks today, with one of the fiercest defenses in the league. Come on, Indianapolis. That's
They
the best
have
man that you can pull.
Man.
I said it to the group, D. I would have made a hard play, pause, for Shedeur Sanders because Cleveland really don't know what they want to do with him.
Right.
He's a 5th-round pick. What would you have to give up to get him? Nothing.
Really nothing. Honestly, with all that, bro, it's a 5th-round pick.
5th-round pick,
guys
and
ain't
this
really-
dude could save your season
Yeah.
because he's
young
playing
enough
good
talent.
football.
Yeah, that's crazy. Now, the fact that they think Phillip Rivers is going to do something. Now,
Come
watch him
off the
ball.
couch. Yeah, he's
Man.
coaching his son's football team, but he's not spinning it every day, as they say. He's not in practice. But they're talking about bringing him right from the practice squad.
They say he's
that
starting today.
He's supposed to be starting. Yeah.
He's starting today.
Within a week's time.
So
Within a
5
week,
years, you've been chilling.
it's
I don't know
been
what he's
chilling.
been doing. I don't know if he's been throwing like that, but I know, like,
Maybe as a coach he's been throwing, but he ain't been throwing.
you ain't been throwing like that. You ain't been throwing reps.
They must have saw they like, oh, Joe Flacco can do it. Old man Rivers can do it.
Man. All the quarterbacks retire. Shit. You might as well. I would have brought Peyton Manning back if that's the case. Shit. Damn. I would have brought the sheriff back. Drew Brees. Shoot. I probably would have gone with Drew. But I get that Phillip Rivers has had ties. He was in. Well, he retired a Colt, didn't he? Didn't he end his career there? That was one of his last
Yeah,
seasons.
I believe you.
I know
Yeah,
he
you're
played-
right. You're right.
I know he played there, and then I think after that
He was coached by Shane Steichen too before.
yeah. So
And he runs Steichen's offense. His high school runs that offense.
oh really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh
So
damn! I
he's
bet
familiar
that
with
high
the
school team is
offense.
cold.
But still, though, the dude's been sitting on the couch, like you say, for 5 years. This is the best. Yeah, Matt Castle was lobbying for a job. It was somebody else. I never saw who it was, but they played for Indianapolis recently,
I mean,
saying you
shoot,
could have brought me out of retirement before
Cam
you brought
Newton is
him out of retirement.
still begging to come out of retirement. He's still making an argument that he could play. But Cam, bro, your last
Cam,
season
you
with
were
the-
sorry, though, towards the
Ooh,
end.
man, bad, like
Yeah.
real bad.
That
But-
wasn't a good look, but you can't tell me there is not somebody that was more qualified than a Phillip Rivers.
That's
It's gonna
still
be interesting
playing.
to watch today that could step in there and do an adequate job. But for all intents and purposes, the Colts' season is over.
I think it's, bro. Yeah, it's got to.
It's
be
a
done.
wrap.
I'm not seeing. Yeah, it's not a taco. Shoot, that is a.
And think about this, D. They gave up because they went all in. They gave up 2 first-rounders to get Sauce Gardner, who's hurt.
Ooh,
You
That's
made some
tough.
bad moves.
man, and it's coming down to the wrong time too.
Right.
When you really need some flexibility, some movement. Honestly, they were probably handicapped, so they were like, "Damn, let me go through my contacts."
Man, I'm telling you, hey,
Man.
get on the phone and call Cleveland, and let's give up a couple late
I mean,
late
even Dylan
round picks.
Gabriel, you could even suffice with Dylan Gabriel.
Yeah, true.
Because Cleveland named Shedeur the starter, so it seems like they're rolling with Shedeur the rest of the season. He's healthy, he's young.
But if you'd have hit them up Sunday when Danny Dimes got hurt, you might have been able to pry him away. Is all I'm saying.
Man, there's some.
It wouldn't
backup
cost you
quarterback.
anything for a 5th-round pick.
You better call Jake Browning. Where's White Mike?
There you
White.
go. It's
Uh,
got to be some players.
There's some backup somewhere not getting no reps. That's actually been getting.
The dude for Dallas, what's his Blissett?
I know he
Melton, Joe Melton.
Yeah. Melton.
Yeah, get a good quality
Milton?
backup
Is it Joe
from
Milton?
somewhere else. Yeah, that's it. I think that's it.
Milton,
Joe-
right? Yeah.
Yeah, Joe Milton.
Milton. It's somebody out there. Joe Milton, Melton.
Than the old man Rivers. That's all
somebody
we're
who's been
saying.
getting reps in practice. Where's Joshua Dobbs at? I know Eyebrows Dobbs.
Last I saw, he was at New England.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say there's somebody you could
There's
lobby
somebody.
for, but we'll see. We'll see.
Can he pull a Flacco?
Can he pull a Flacco?
Come off the couch and lead you to some wins.
Watch him go
I'm
off
not seeing it. I'm not feeling it.
335.
It seems
and
like the
3
team's getting
touchdowns.
ready to fall apart. And if Jonathan Taylor is that dude, your offensive player of the year, he's really going to have to show it. But you know they're just going to load the box up and make him try to beat you.
Wildcat with Jonathan Taylor, man. Just get the ball in his hands and tell him to make a play. You got to do something.
We need something because we got old man Rivers.
We old man Rivers in the back over here.
Are
man.
you freaking serious? All right, we'll move on. Did we speak too soon? Part 3? Is this part 2 or 3?
I think
this
part
was
3.
about Jalen Hurts. Because remember at the beginning of the season, we were like, he's not getting the respect that he deserves.
Yeah, maybe
he can be an MVP candidate.
Yo.
This dude in his last 3 games, D, coming into today, the Eagles have lost 3 straight. He's thrown for 759 yards, which his yards never really bothered me, but he's only thrown for 3 touchdowns and he's had 5 interceptions. That's the part that bothers me because the offense seems stagnant. They're not using Saquon right. All the teams are loading the box up, stopping him from running, which, man, the offensive coordinator, he's got to make some better calls. The play calling has been
the OC
crazy.
Is trash bad. I mean, but yeah, it's not like Jalen Hurts has had like high number of yardage, but we know he has,
so he don't really overwhelm you with the stats.
But he's pretty
his decision making though has been
He'll have like 250 in yardage, but then he'll have about 60 to 80 yards rushing to add on to that. And then he might have 2 passing touchdowns and a rushing touchdown. It's gonna equivalent to a good game.
It's gonna be like production, yeah.
The production's there. Okay, you might not see 300-400 yards of just passing yardage, but shoot, he had a damn near a 90-yard rushing game, and he's saying he had 1 or 2 rushing touchdowns, converting on 4th downs. Saquon has not been around. If you had him on fantasy this year, you are pissed because last year,
you probably drafted him high too.
You probably drafted him with one of your first picks.
1 or 2. Yeah.
I gotta get him. Not the same person from last year. And then the offense looks terrible. AJ Brown, he's mad because he's not getting the offense, getting the looks he's want. You got Devontae Smith, who's not really getting no looks. You got Dallas Goedert, not really getting no looks. You got some weapons.
You have weapons
on that offense. And Saquon Barkley with Jalen Hurts, there's no way you should be losing at this point in time of the year. But teams are getting hip to him. And yeah, maybe we did give him, I wouldn't say we gave him too much credit because shoot, the man just won the past 3 years. He went to 2 Super Bowls, won one.
And they were coming out hot. And even in games, he was throwing for less than 100 yards. But to your point, he was rushing the ball. He'd get you 60 on the ground and still get you a touchdown. He was making good decisions.
Yeah.
And that's the thing that scares me right now for him. His decision-making has been horrible. But then I look at it, is it a play calling or is he trying to check into different plays and it's just not right? I don't know what's going on, but, man, they better fix it quickly. Because they're about to be on the outside looking in.
Oh, easily.
They got the Raiders today. The Cowboys got the Vikings tonight. And if the Cowboys can get back on a little run, they can win that division.
I mean, who knows? You can see the Cowboys creep. Man, you can see them creep up like real quick. The thing is,
offense,
Kellen Moore, without Shane Steichen, just those offensive creativity to utilize those players. Now they're just really just trying to.
It's predictable.
It's so predictable, and it's not. It's not a good look. It's not a good look. You got a lot of, but you got teams going Super Bowl slumps. You know what I'm saying? We've seen it before, where a team goes to the Super Bowl, they get there, and then the next season they
flame out. Yeah, you're right.
They flame out. So,
but this didn't start out like that. That's the thing.
Right.
This didn't look like that, but yeah,
we'll see
what happens.
We'll see.
All right. The Stuart Scott 30 for 30. Did you see it? You see
I didn't
get
to watch it yet. I didn't get to watch it yet. I'm gonna keep it in.
It's outstanding. I didn't know how much he struggled with his eye. I knew his eye was messed up, but they said he had more than 8 surgeries on that one eye, and towards the end he was really blind. He couldn't see.
Oh yeah.
It was to the point where he was memorizing his sheets, his rap sheets. So they would do the highlights, and he knew what was coming. He was memorizing because he couldn't read the teleprompter. That's how bad it was. And I knew his hipness. I knew how much athletes adored him, loved him, and his catchphrases. They go back into his very humbling beginnings from college and just breaking into the industry to finally getting the Sports Center. I'm sorry.
What's the 30 for 30 on? Was it just on ESPN or?
Yeah, it was on ESPN's 30 for 30. It's called Booyah.
And, they might have it on Disney. I'm gonna have to see if they got it on Disney.
Mm-hmm.
I have to go back and watch it because I didn't get a chance to watch it yet, but yeah, big fan of Stuart Scott.
Yeah,
shoot, that was when he passed. That was crushing.
Yeah, but, it was. That was a rough day, and then when you watch it, and then he did a lot of documentary on himself, so they use a lot of his own footage.
Nice.
Yeah, and it's touching, it's moving. Those last probably 15 to 20 minutes, it's gonna get to you because then they go through the SB speech all over again and all that. And it's very well done.
And the 30 for 30 documentaries, it doesn't matter who the story is, they do a great job.
They do a great job of storytelling.
Those are great documentaries. So I'm gonna definitely have to check it out.
Check it out, man. You'll enjoy it, son. All right, time for Pops' pop culture question of the week.
Pops' pop culture question of the week.
Whose house is this? So this is
whose house?
Run's house. So you listen to this one, D. Tucked within the prestigious enclave of Forest Highlands, this gated Georgian estate offers timeless architecture and resort-style amenities across 1.74 private acres. Built in 2002, the home blends classic elegance, a red brick facade, black shuttered windows, and custom millwork, with a lifestyle centered on luxury, recreation, and effortless entertaining. A lagoon-style pool and spa with multi-tiered waterfall, fire pit, an epic backyard golf complex with a practice green and bunker create a private resort experience surrounded by manicured landscaping. Elegant, private, and built for the art of entertaining, this Forest Highlands estate defines refined living. So this house is on the market. It's an athlete or former athlete, but he's gonna have to put that house up for sale. It's not Sharon Moore, just so you know.
Oh yeah, I didn't. It's in Atlanta, ain't it? You said it's in Georgia.
It's a Georgian style estate.
Oh, it's a Georgian style estate.
Yeah. This gated Georgian estate.
A Georgian estate. Okay. Mm-hmm. Can I ask where it's located at?
It's
would that give it away?
Out west.
Shake it out west.
Northwest.
Northwest.
Yeah.
You talking about Deion Sanders?
No, that's a good guess.
I was thinking out west, Colorado.
Go a little further northwest.
A little further north? Northwest? A little further northwest. Are we talking more like Seattle?
In that area, yeah, you're getting hot.
You talking about Russell Westbrook house?
Russell
Wilson house?
No. Chauncey Billups.
Oh, okay. Portland area. Okay. Dang.
Who may be going to jail for his involvement in the NBA's gambling fiasco.
Chauncey.
He had to put the big mansion up for sale.
That's all bad.
It's a beautiful house, D. You gotta Google it.
Why, bro? Why would you just jeopardize your living like that just for just a? I'm sure you was probably making 10 racks in every now and then. You was probably making.
But you were already making $5 million as the coach.
But damn, just like sometimes like.
Greed, man, I'm telling you. Greed is a Mickey Ficky.
I know one thing about just being complacent and just, oh man, I'm just being content, always striving to want more. But do it in a positive way. That's not gonna tear down what you built up, bro. You chilling. So what you supposed to tell the wife and the kids? We can't have the family reunions at the crib no more.
Not at that spot.
Christmas, the Thanksgivings, the birthdays. Who's having that at Chauncey's house?
Not anymore.
That's crazy, bro. You was just chilling. Sit your ass down somewhere.
Damn. Be happy. Because that little mob money that they were paying you, that's chump change, man.
That was not chump change, bro. That's chump change. Shoot, sometimes just leave that life alone.
And you're supposed to be the leader of young men as a coach. and you're trying to steer them the right way. You're steering them to those little poker games
Right,
so you can get you some side money.
the quick side hustles, bro.
Right.
There's different ways you can make some money. Invest
But you
your
already
money.
got good money. That's the key.
And you was chilling.
Yeah.
You didn't have to do it. No one told you to do this.
Yeah, that wasn't necessary it wasn't life and death that you had to make that kind of decision.
Unless he
You
was
know, if
really
I don't do
behind
this, my
bills or
family
something.
won't eat.
Right.
You're coaching the Portland Trailblazers, man. Making good money. You're traveling city to city. Like I said, you're leading a group of young men, and yeah, you threw it all away.
Threw it all away.
Yeah, that house is up for sale. I forgot how much they said that it
Damn.
listed for. But yeah, they're gonna get a pretty penny for it, and he might need it for his legal fees.
That's what I was about to say. He needs that bread.
He needs it for those legal fees.
He needs a good lawyer.
Man, you need a real good lawyer.
A good lawyer.
All right. I know we don't have any juicy news per se tonight, since we already talked about Sharon Moore. That's probably the juiciest topic in sports.
That's the juiciest topic in sports going on right now.
In regular news. Yeah, so just remember, we're powered by Excess Energy and sponsored by MGD Apparel. Get your merchandise.
Get your merchandise.
Get your merchandise.
Get it
on a mug, hat,
get it on a shirt,
hoodie.
Get it on a hoodie,
shirt.
pen. Get it on a mouse pad.
Hey, whatever you
want
it on, we can make it happen. And it doesn't have to be our logos. It could be whatever you need it to be. If you got a business that you're trying to get started, we just were shouted out by George Tyus, who bought some cups. We just made his family crest for him and his family.
Who doesn't enjoy a good mug in the morning? Whether you drink coffee, tea,
on
matcha,
a mug.
Put it on a mug. We did. Oh, that's tight.
That's a Johnson family crest right there.
We just did Dallas Cowboy mugs, and then right after the Dallas Cowboy mugs, then she wanted some Chiefs mugs. So get your favorite team, get a picture, and something that
it could be anything that you want to remember while you're having your favorite beverage.
While having your favorite beverage, MGD Apparel, hit us up, please.
Exactly.
And thank you.
Please and thank you. Yep, that juicy news, because if you don't know, now you know.
Now you know.
Young brother. Young sister. Young player. P. Diddy. Sharon. Shay. Yeah, we got some more coming your way.
I think that's good right now. I think
we'll get back to our full. If you don't know now, Sharon Moore, you definitely know now. Man, sitting in that little jail cell earlier in the week,
or didn't realize earlier on, man, you definitely know now. You forgot you was black.
He threw away everything.
You forgot where you was, bro.
Yeah, you forgot where you were, bro.
You forgot where you were, bro. And bro.
Speaking of houses, they showed his house on the internet. That is a beautiful house.
He didn't give it all away.
Hopefully you'll be able to stay in it.
Bro, you had a prime job. Come on, dog. It don't take much for you to lose stuff like that. You know how long it takes you to get that and how quick and easy to lose that?
For what you did it for.
For what you did it for?
Yeah. I know that wasn't worth
my brother. You got to do better.
Got to do better. All right, so time for our pops, flops, and props.
Pops, flops, and props.
Oh, those pops, flops, and props. Who you popping this week, son?
You know what, man? I bash on them all year. I'm gonna finally give some pops to the Falcons, man. They got a big win on Thursday.
That was a huge win.
I did watch the game. And we finally got a dub, man. Raheem Morris, I don't know if this is gonna save your job.
You got to finish strong. I think that's what.
I think if he can finish strong these last weeks and get wins, I think your job should be safe. But next year, you definitely on the hot seat.
Right.
Next year, you are definitely on the hot seat. I think they might let you finish it out because Michael Penix got hurt. Drake London's been hurt. But if you go back and look at some of the games and the losses, There's a plenty of games we could have won.
Some bonehead
The
losses.
Patriots game, the very first game of the season versus the Bucks when we missed a field goal.
Yeah.
Countless amount of games. We could have won the Colts game. We coulda won the
Panthers game that you gave
that we
away.
gave away. What other game did we give away?
Did you all
Battling
beat
for
the
top of
Jets?
We lost to the Jets.
Yeah, that's what I
on the
thought.
last second field goal.
Yeah.
Like
That was the game. That was one of those ones you gave away.
That's another game we gave away. Like
Yeah.
we really should have about 3 to 4 more wins this season. We should be competing in that weak division. In that
Yeah, I
NFC
was getting ready to
South.
say you should
got-
be the leader in the NFC South.
We should be the leader with 9 wins right now. We're looking at a first round winning the division. Like with 9 wins, like you got the Panthers.
I
at
think the
7 and
Panthers are
6.
going to win it. They look the best to me.
And that's sad.
That's sad. That's
The
good for them that they're
That's good
getting
for
better.
them.
But this was
bro.
your year to get that division. I don't care what people say. I thought it was Atlanta's to run away with for real.
Because the Buccaneers are going through a slump. They started off hot and they dropped real quick.
Real quick.
But yeah, let me
So-
get back to that. But that was my pops, though. I give props to the Falcons for
Yeah,
finally
you almost
getting
gave a pop and a flop at the
I gave
same
a pop
time.
and a flop at the same time. But yeah, let's move on. Yeah, they got a pops. They got to win. But damn.
All right, son. My pop is going to go to Jeff Kent for being voted into the Baseball Hall of Fame by the Veterans Committee, along with St. Louis and Joe Buck, who won the 2026 Ford C. Frick Award for broadcasting. He joins his father, Jack Buck, who's my all-time favorite announcer, broadcaster, as the first father-son to be elected to the Hall of Fame for broadcasting. So that is outstanding. Congratulations, pops, to Jeff Kent and Joe Buck. Who you flopping, son? Who you flopping?
Well, I had a flops, but flops goes to Chauncey Billups, dog. That is you selling your house, dog, man. You had another brother who, bro, you had a good job. You had it all set up for you. You didn't have to do all that. No one told you to do all that extraness, bro.
That little extra gambling money makes no sense.
You tripping, and then shoot, you could have waited. You probably gonna get Dame Lillard back next year once he gets healthy. You can start building some pieces. I'm not gonna say it was gonna be anything special, but you could have done something there. They're gonna give you time to build up that organization a little bit to where it can be competitive. But you gambled it all away. Man, that's a flop, bro.
Literally gambled it all away. And he
Literally
wasn't even the
gambled
one
all away.
gambling. He was just hosting, leading the people
just-
into
you
the
just- yeah,
gambling.
I was just
You
leading you
setting
to it.
people up. Yeah. That's a good one. Mine's going to go to Notre Dame athletic director Pete Bavacqua for how he handled the school not making the college football playoffs. First off, he threatened to pull the school from their other sports when they're part of the ACC. So think about this. So because of football, which is not affiliated with anybody, he's going to pull the school's other sports out of the ACC conference because he's not happy. And then the other thing, they're refusing to attend a bowl game. Come on, man. You can't be that much of a baby. That one game gives you an opportunity to make some more money for your program. It gives the younger players a chance to play. Some of the seniors, this might be their last game. Who aren't going to be a pro or aren't going to the NFL. Hey, let's go to a nice bowl game and represent. But because of your AD, you're not doing that. The way he acted this week is the flop for me. Who you propping, son? Who you propping?
And also in that last bowl game, you can prove why you should have been in the playoffs.
Exactly.
If you blow out the team that you beat,
You
you'd be
blow
like,
out
well,
the team that you're about to
look,
face.
I should have been in the playoffs. This is how much we beat them. But you know what I'm saying? That's crazy. Props. Man, props gonna go out to John Cena, man.
That's mine too, son.
match. I didn't like that they made him lose by submission. I didn't really like that. That was kind of my flop because
I predicted he would lose. I didn't think he would tap out.
Let him go out on with winning. I know
On
that
a high
it doesn't
note.
happen on a high note. You didn't have him the man submit and everything like that. I guess it adds the drama and the entertainment to it, but because that was originally my flop. I didn't like how they just make the man lose, but
Yeah,
it's entertainment. But
in the manner of how he lost.
in the manner how he lost,
And then you got people crying, though. That's the part that cried me up.
People was real emotional about it too.
It
Like
was very emotional.
I guess that's how. Yeah, it probably did add to more storyline of him losing, so it adds more dramatic effect. But man, props out to John Cena. What a hell of a career from where he started. One of my favorite fighters, wrestlers, and just the way he's stemmed off into his acting career, and he's made money off of that. But man, I'm telling you, man, the Doctor of Thugonomics, man, big props to John Cena.
That's my prop as well, D. And backing up on what you said in terms of, I knew that was one of your favorites. We got the shirts, we had the dials. It's when you were smaller.
I still got him up. I still got
Right, right.
I still got
But
his
I'm just
poster
saying,
and stuff.
yeah, that was your wrestler, and we remember when he came into WWE. I didn't know he brought that many eyes to the sport or sports entertainment.
He carried it.
I didn't know how much he was carrying. To your point, I didn't know he was that big, because once you stop watching, I stopped watching. So I got away from it. And then just to hear all these wrestlers giving him credit for elevating the sport, because The Rock stepped away and started doing his acting. Stone Cold was injured, so he couldn't do anything. But Cena was the one that kept the whole thing going. And I got to give him a lot of credit for that. I just didn't know that he had done so much. And then I read something. Kenny Murphy, he'll be on with us in a couple of weeks. We're going to have some baseball conversation. But he put out that John Cena's granted 450 Make-A-Wish. What's that? I guess just wishes.
Make-A-Wish.
450 wishes.
He's the highest recommended person that they want to meet.
Right. He's done more than 450. So he gives his time back to the youth and to the people who want to see him and who look up to him. And that's it. That's another mark of a great person, great champion. When you take the time out to give back to those in need or those who aren't as well off as you in terms of health and things of that nature. So I got to applaud him for that. Props to John Cena.
Yeah, props to him, man. Props to him.
Great career.
Great career.
All right, son. Now it's time for us to tell someone to sit your ass down. Man. Sit your ass down. Please. And thank you. Who you telling?
My sit your ass down is going to go to Sharon Moore. Sit your ass down. I'm telling you, bro. Like, dang, bro. Like, we might have to go after midnight after this. It's so hard for us to get in the door to begin with. And then once we got it, why can't we keep it? I'm telling you, we don't get a chance to keep it that long, bro. I'm just saying we're held to a different standard, bro. You can't be doing all this with the little snow bunnies. People already got eyes on you.
You got a mark on your back
Michigan.
You got a mark on your back the moment you walk in the door.
Man, handle yourself accordingly. Don't be doing all this distraction and foolishness. You got a wife and kids at home, bro. You supposed to be focused on football.
You got babies at the crib.
You got babies, fresh babies too. Like, you just had some babies. Like, bruh, don't mess it up for others who is trying to get in the door, who have opportunities. Because, come on, man. Like, this is not a good look on all phases. As a coach, black man, like, leaders, all this, bro. Don't mess it up. You messing up the bag for everyone else who's trying to get in the door. We fighting and scratching to get in the door. Come on, dog. Sit your ass down somewhere, especially if all this comes out and it did happen and you weren't set up like that, bruh. Sit your ass down, because, man, it takes a while for us to get there, and you lose it real quick. Don't mess it up for the rest of us who actually are just trying to do something right and trying to make a difference and who do right in our lives. Sit your ass down.
All right, son. Good one. He's on my list, along with A.D. Pete Bevacqua from Notre Dame. Pete Bevacqua. The way you handled yourself this week, man, it was an embarrassment to your school. It's an embarrassment to the conference, the ACC, that you're partly and partially affiliated with. The person that I've wanted to hear something from is Marcus Freeman, the coach. Did he have any say-so whether his team played in a bowl game or not? Or did you just yank that out from under him? Because the way he typically handles himself very professionally, I would think he would say, yeah, we need to go ahead and compete. And like you said, prove that we should have been in the playoffs, and let's go ahead and stomp this team. Let's make some money. Let's have a nice trip. But I think you yanked that out from under him, did give him an opportunity to let his team go on and do what they need to do. And then to Sharon Moore. Come on, man. You were handed the keys to the castle because they didn't even really do a search because you'd handled things so well for Jim Harbaugh when he had been suspended. You ran the team successfully. You got some wins. They're like, you know what? We got our man right here. He's proven to be an outstanding man in the community, blase, blase. Like I said, they handed you the keys, but you knew when they handed you the keys, they had them dangling. Like, boy, this comes with expectations. As soon as you lost that Ohio State game,
boy, the floodgates
I
open.
bet you they just couldn't wait because, like I said, someone on your staff turned you, and that's the other thing is that you were so brazen about it and so open with it that you didn't care because obviously somebody in the background was hating.
In the background.
I don't know if they like this girl and he took my girl. I wanted to get with her.
Or
it was some kind of jealousy that went down.
Somebody who actually deserved $90K a year.
Right.
And didn't get it
and didn't get it. And you told him he couldn't get his $10 raise.
But girl,
somebody, yeah.
Gets the 90K
on your calendar.
Who got on the calendar? Whose calendar is full.
Man, Sharon, dude, you might be able to coach high school. I think
he gets probably coach high school.
I don't think anybody's gonna let you coach a major program, college program again. You might be able to get an assistant job and turn that into something, but you just don't realize what you just did to your career. And for that, man, you're gonna have some time to sit your ass down.
You're gonna have some
time because
lot of money.
You mess it up for yourself. And also think about the staff though, because when the coach gets fired, the whole staff is fired. Now we all gotta uproot. Now I gotta go find a different job, man. You were the leader of everybody in that organization, in that program, man. Now all of a sudden I'm facing Christmas with no job because of you.
Ooh.
Think about that though, seriously.
No, for real though. No, like you were being 100% right.
That's real deal Holyfield.
I'm in jeopardy of losing my job.
Right.
And I didn't even know she was on the calendar.
I saw the thing on the calendar. I didn't know what it meant. I just saw these. I didn't know what these meant.
I was going home. Like
faithfully every night.
Every night I was going home and I'd be there early.
I didn't know.
Why am I losing my job?
Why am I losing my job? Because of you.
I didn't really like the brother like that. I thought
sit your ass down, man.
Damn.
All right, son. Another good one, man. Good episode. We chopped up quite a bit. And we always say, don't forget to check us out on YouTube, on Facebook. The podcast streams on all platforms. Don't forget our Monday night wrap-up show. And coming soon, me and D Standing on Business podcast. We've already recorded it. It's in the editing phases. Can't wait for you all to hear that. That's an exciting episode that we're proud of. And if you're an aspiring entrepreneur, if you already are an entrepreneur, you want to talk about your business, talk about how you got it to where it is, your struggles, you want to share some life stories, some tips, anything, get at us. Please. Let us know. We're always looking for guests. If you want to come on here and talk with me and D or be part of the Monday night crew, we welcome it. We welcome it. Don't forget your merch. Most importantly, don't forget that merch.
Don't forget that merch. We got
on a mug, man. On a mug. All right. Well, we can't thank you all enough for listening and watching the Me and D
Pops and Son
podcast.
For that ass.
For that ass.
For that ass. No Diddy. Pause.
No Diddy. No doubt.
No doubt.
Son, tell them.
Man, but until next time. Man, we're going to holler at y'all, man. We'll see y'all.
Peace.
Peace. Peace. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the YouTube.
Yes.
Please.